With behavior like that, it's no surprise Miami-Dade's positivity rate is still too high.
It's gone down a bit over the last few days, but it's still above where it needs to be. It's now at 12.5%. The 2-week average, though, is still above 17%. One doctor we spoke with said we have a long way to go to get our act together. CBS 4's Ty Russell is live to explain. Ty.
Lauren and Elliot, I talked to a professor at FIU, and she told me plain and simple, no parties, no gatherings, wear the mask. She says she does see some improvement. However, that improvement is happening very, very slowly, and we need to do better.
We still have a lot of COVID-19 in the community.
Dr. Mary Jo Trepka is the chair of the epidemiology department at Florida International University. She talked to CBS 4 News today about the latest numbers. She says there's more work to do, and she wants to make sure people are getting tested.
Number of tests will be low because the testing sites were closed.
State leaders have recorded fewer COVID-19 tests recently. Many testing sites were closed because of the threat from Isaias. The state says it's still working to reopen all of its sites. The FIU professor says the number of people taking tests may be lower over the next several days. That means understanding data will be tougher.
It's going to be hard to interpret what's going on for at least another week or so because the testing sites were closed.
What we do know is the 2-week average percent positive rate is 17%.
The percent is still very, very high.
Even with fewer than average typical amount of COVID tests Saturday and Sunday, the percent positive still remained above 10% on both days. Leaders want it below that, and the World Health Organization and doctors want to see it at 5% or below to consider easing restrictions. Right now, doctors and nurses are still trying to make room for those who are sick.
Hospitals are a little better off than they were, a week or so ago.
Data from Miami-Dade shows numbers are hovering just under 2,000 patients in the hospital a day since Friday. Today, there are still more than 500 people in the ICU countywide, and more than 300 of them are on ventilators.
There's a lot of critically ill people still.
The request coming from this doctor is to make sure you are doing your part to slow the spread.
There is a lot of risk out there. People need to wear masks at all times when they can be in contact with anybody outside of their own home.
She also told me something we definitely don't want to hear, but it is reality. She told us it's likely over the next several weeks we will still see a higher rate of people losing their battle to COVID-19. We are live in Miami. I'm Ty Russell, CBS 4 News.